Hi everybody, Alexa here again with her three-part series, my three-part series on how to burn belly fat without starvation or joining a gym or spending hours in a gym. I want to thank everybody for your comments and interesting questions about changing your body mass index and why it's important to build muscle when you want to lose fat. Muscle, of course, is more compact than fat, so muscular people appear tighter and smaller, even though they might weigh more. Also, muscle burns more calories than fat does, even when we're resting. Muscle speeds up our metabolism, so to burn fat efficiently, we want to change our body composition by increasing the amount of muscle tissue and reducing the amount of fat. This will help us burn up belly fat quicker. So increased muscle tissue means more fat burning. So in the second video, I'm going to tell you the second component on how to burn belly fat without starving yourself or spending hours a day in the gym. Who has time for that anyhow? You can do exactly what I did to flatten my belly and maintain my weight loss even after 50. So if it works for me, it can work for you also. I have all the odds stacked against me to ever have a normal size or have a slim figure. All the women in my family are obese, and many of my generation and younger struggle with eating disorders, including myself, who is recovering from BED, binge eating disorder, and bulimia. My personal experience combined with my certifications and experience as a personal trainer and group fitness instructor provide me with the knowledge on the subject of weight loss and fitness that I'm passing on to you. You can learn from my firsthand experience on how I solved the tummy bulge problem. Today, I'm going to tell you the second component of burning belly fat or body fat in general. Usually, if there's fat around your belly, there's fat stored up in other places too on the body. What I'm about to tell you, combined with the knowledge you gained in the first video, will help you on your way to a healthier body with a flatter stomach. To burn fat, one needs to get our heart rate into its aerobic training zone for at least 25 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week. This is a much better way to lose weight than having an extreme calorie deficit daily. When you deprive your body of more than approximately 500 calories per day over an extended period of time, your body will lose muscle tissue as fuel instead of stored up fat tissue. As I mentioned in my earlier videos, muscle requires more calories to be sustained than fat does. Getting rid of muscle slows down our metabolism, so calorie deprivation can work adversely for becoming fit because you end up burning off muscle, which slows down your metabolism. You don't burn off that fat. The more muscle you have, the easier it is to burn fat off your body. So raising your heart rate to its aerobic training zone 3 to 4 times a week will yield the benefits you want, which is to burn fat. How do we figure out what our aerobic training zone is so that you know you're training effectively? Well, there's a formula for it. It is like this. It's 220 minus your age times 0.85. This equals your aerobic training zone. I'm going to show you a card with it. So as an example, suppose you're 40 years old, then it would look something like this. 220 minus 40 is 180. Then you take 180 and you multiply that by 0.85, and that is 153 beats per minute. 153 is your target heart rate, where you're training the most effectively to burn fat. The actual aerobic training zone is between 80 and 85% of 180. If you wear a heart monitor, then you want to stay between 144 and 153 beats per minute for this example if you're 40 years old. What are some activities that will get your heart rate up in your aerobic training zone? Walking is in most cases not one of them, I'm sorry to tell you. It can be if you have many, many pounds to lose, but for the average person, it's not effective enough. Jogging, swimming, or rowing, or biking is better to reach your target heart rate and be in your aerobic training zone. In my next video, I will show you another way to get into your aerobic training zone besides the ways I just mentioned. And it's without even leaving your own home, and it's a super lot of fun. So now we know that to burn belly fat, we want to increase the percentage of muscle on our body. We want to get in that aerobic training zone by doing cardio activity, and this will help us burn fat. Under eating more than 500 calories a day is not a good idea and not a method I recommend. Well, this sounds like a lot of work and very time consuming. I promise you that you wouldn't spend hours a day in the gym or even have to join a gym or starve yourself. I'm sticking to that promise. In my next video, I'm going to show you exactly how I lost my muffin top without starving myself or spending hours a day exercising. What I'm going to tell you is a scientifically proven way to burn belly fat. It has nothing to do with potions, pills, magic powders, or anything like that. It also doesn't cost a fortune or take up all of your time. And it's not some weird gadget that you wrap around your body and sweat with. Nope, none of that stuff. Keep an eye on your inbox for my next email, while you will learn the third component on losing fat in the abdominal region. So if you have any questions or if you have a comment, please leave me a comment below, or you can direct message me on social media. On Instagram, I'm AXCore Workouts, on Facebook at AXION-TRAINER, or at Alexa Van Leer. So stay tuned, keep an eye on your inbox for my next email on the third component of how to burn belly fat without starvation or joining a gym. See you then.